Welcome to Dialysis Secrets Decoded. If you're navigating life with end-stage renal disease, you know that managing your health is a daily commitment. Among the many challenges, one mineral stands out: potassium. For those on dialysis, getting the right balance isn't just important, it's critical. Too much potassium, a condition called hyperkalemia, can lead to dangerous heart rhythms, making it a constant concern. But what if the dietary rules you've been following are unnecessarily restrictive? A groundbreaking 2024 study by Picard and his colleagues is changing how we think about potassium in the American food supply. Their research suggests that traditional food lists may be outdated, potentially opening up your plate to more variety and flavor than you thought possible. Today we'll decode this vital research. We'll uncover why potassium matters, how dialysis helps, and provide a practical, evidence-based guide on what to eat. Our goal is to empower you with the latest science, helping you make informed choices that support both your health and your quality of life. Let's begin this journey together. Potassium is essential for nerve function, muscle contraction, and especially your heartbeat. But when your kidneys fail, potassium builds up in the blood, a condition called hyperkalemia, which can be deadly. Evidence-based practice is at the heart of modern dialysis care. A pivotal 2024 article by Picard and colleagues, published in Seminars in Dialysis, provides the foundation for our current understanding. Their evidence-based research analyzed over 7,000 branded food products across the US, uncovering the true potassium content in the foods people actually eat. By moving beyond generic food lists, this study gives us the evidence we need to make informed, practical recommendations for dialysis patients. The findings from Picard et al. 2024 reinforce the importance of evidence-based practice. Their work reveals a hidden landscape of potassium in processed and packaged foods, highlighting the need for up-to-date, science-driven dietary guidance. The evidence shows potassium was present in over 95% of the products analyzed. Because potassium labeling is voluntary in the US, unless a health claim is made, many foods contain hidden potassium with no mention on the label. This evidence-based insight from Picard et al. 2024 means that unexpected foods, like breakfast cereals, breads, and sauces, can be significant sources of potassium, even if they aren't labeled as such. Evidence-based practice urges us to look beyond assumptions and rely on current research. The Picard study demonstrates that many foods not typically flagged as high risk for potassium may still pose a concern for dialysis patients. This is why evidence-based dietary recommendations are so important. By using up-to-date research, we can better protect patients from hidden risks in the modern food supply. The evidence from Picard et al. 2024 supports a more personalized approach, helping clinicians and patients make safer, more informed choices. For dialysis patients, this evidence-based information is critical. Since their kidneys cannot remove excess potassium, hyperkalemia can develop, leading to severe muscle weakness and life-threatening cardiac events. Even patients who carefully read labels may unknowingly consume high levels of potassium. The study confirms that evidence-based practice, rather than relying on labels alone, is essential for safety. The Picard et al. 2024 article is a reminder that only evidence-based dietary guidance can address these hidden dangers and support better outcomes for dialysis patients. This research empowers both patients and clinicians with evidence-based knowledge. It highlights the need for precise food tracking that considers specific brands, not just categories, and reinforces the essential role of renal dietitians. Working with a professional who uses evidence-based practice is the best way to create a safe, personalized plan and prevent life-threatening potassium spikes. Remember, evidence-based practice, grounded in the latest research like Picard et al. 2024, is your strongest tool for managing potassium and protecting your health. During dialysis, your blood is filtered through a machine. The dialysate, A special fluid removes excess potassium and restores balance. But this only works if dialysis is done regularly and effectively. Skipping sessions? Potassium builds up? Inadequate dialysis? Potassium may not be fully cleared. Navigating a dialysis diet is challenging, especially with potassium. Knowing which foods to favor and limit is a powerful health tool. This guide, grounded in research like the Picard et al. 2024 article, helps you make confident choices between low potassium foods to enjoy and high potassium foods to approach with caution. First, let's cover foods to eat. Based on guidelines from Picard et al. 2024, these low potassium choices have less than 200 milligrams per serving. They are the foundation of a kidney-friendly diet, letting you eat well without dangerously raising your potassium. For fruits, choose apples, grapes, berries, peaches, and plums. A small apple or a half cup of berries offers a sweet, safe treat with essential vitamins. These evidence-based choices help satisfy cravings while keeping potassium in check. For vegetables, cabbage, cauliflower, onions, bell peppers, and cucumbers are versatile. Enjoy them in salads, stir-fries, or as a side dish. These evidence-based options provide nutrients without adding significant potassium. In the grains category, refined choices like white rice, pasta, and bread are your safest, low-potassium energy sources. Unlike whole grains, they fit more easily into your daily limits. An evidence-based recommendation from the Picard study. Lean proteins like chicken, fish, and eggs are excellent, but portion control is key. A 3-ounce portion, about the size of a deck of cards, is a good guideline. This evidence-based practice provides needed protein without overburdening your system. Now for foods to limit. The goal is careful management, not total elimination. These are high in potassium, often over 250 milligrams per serving, as highlighted in the Picard et al. 2024 guidelines. Certain fruits are high in potassium. A single banana has over 400 milligrams. Oranges, cantaloupe, and dried fruits are also concentrated sources to limit, an evidence-based practice. Potatoes and tomatoes are major potassium sources. A single baked potato can exceed 900 milligrams, and tomato products are also concentrated. Limiting them is an evidence-based recommendation. Avocados, spinach, and dark leafy greens are also high in potassium, as are legumes like beans, lentils, and peas. Portion these carefully, following evidence-based dietary practice. The Picard et al. 2024 study highlights processed foods. Many use potassium chloride as a salt substitute, adding hidden potassium to canned soups, frozen meals, and processed meats. Always read the ingredient label, it's your best defense. A technique called leaching can help. For high potassium vegetables like potatoes, it can significantly reduce potassium. Peel and slice them, soak in warm water for at least 2 hours, discard the water, and boil in fresh water. This can cut potassium by half or more. Your potassium needs are unique and guided by your blood work. Your renal dietitian is your most important partner. They can create a personalized, safe eating plan based on evidence-based research like the Picard et al. 2024 article. Always consult them before making significant dietary changes. Evidence-based practice matters. Boiling vegetables and discarding the water is a proven way to lower potassium. This tip is supported by the Picard et al. 2024 study. And always consult your renal dietitian for personalized, science-backed advice. Dialysis isn't just a routine, it's your lifeline. Missing even one session can cause potassium to spike dangerously. Consistency is key to keeping your heart safe and your body balanced. Managing potassium on dialysis isn't just about following old rules. It's about using the latest evidence to guide your care. The 2024 study by Picard and colleagues reminds us that science evolves, and so should our choices. By working with your healthcare team and staying informed, you can make decisions that truly protect your health. Evidence-based practice, grounded in research like Picard et al., is your best ally for a longer, healthier life on dialysis. Remember, potassium can be a silent killer, but with knowledge it becomes your ally.